Afternoon, my lovelies. We begin with no communication. It was heavily requested in our inbox, so I'm going to honor that tarot story for today. This is for Libra, and also Sagittarius will have a no communication one too. I'm going to put that up too publicly. So we're going to get started. We're going to shuffle and we're going to do the no communication currently. We're going to look at the first 5 cards of what they want to say. We will begin now with no communication. It's a smaller video because you have several video drops today and a pick-up pile. All right, let's get started. For Libra, what do they want to say? Thank you. I cannot see that one. 5 of Pentacles is being seen here, and a huge delivery of what I can't see on the table. One more, please. Thank you. Page of Cups. All right, bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man and it's upright. We have Pisces. You could have been dealing with one. We have somebody who has a new perspective on this romance, and I'm going to go with that as the first cute card. High Priestess is also here. Pisces, 2 of them are Pisces. You could definitely be in no communication with somebody who's highly intuitive too. They're very sensitive toward you at this time with this High Priestess. Also, she's not only is she sensitive and intuitive, but she can feel the emotions as well. So it's going both ways so far in no communication. What else do we have? We have a huge pile here. Page of Cups. Okay, an apology, an offer of one. If you're not expecting an apology, it's just showing up. We also have water here. Tons of water with the first 3 cards. High Priestess is water with Pisces. The Hanged Man is Pisces, also water. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I want to say this person has shed tears lately on this. I'm going to go ahead and say it because there's just a ton of water to start with no communication. This is for a Libra. So we look at the 4th card, which is challenge. It's the 5 of Pentacles. This person currently feels left out of the story is what I hear here. And they also feel left out in the cold. This person's going through it rough. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is a rough period of time for this person in the 5 of Pentacles. They're feeling the loss of you not being in their life. It's come to a culmination and it's deeply felt at this time. 2 of Wands. They could be waiting to hear from you, or you were their world, because he's holding the world in the cusp of his hand in this particular tarot card. Also, it's about a crossroads. Someone's already made a decision, though, what I see here, and that's where all the tears could be shed from. So they feel left out in the cold. I'm going to get a card on just this alone. The 5 of Pentacles is loss, or there's change occurring in your person's life. These are so tough for me to do. No communicate. It's so tough, but it's one of the heavily requested videos on our channel. So I have to abide by it, but it's very difficult for me to deliver because you realize these emotions as you go through it, right? So it's like something that must be done. I also see the 5 of Pentacles is the struggle that they could be feeling. 8 of Wands. We have the first card of an action. Whenever you see a Wands card in a reading, it displays that somebody wants to action orient or put themselves in the position to act, right? Or to move finally. This is the first card we see where there's action. And I have the rest here. I'm just holding them. The 8 of Wands is about dearly wanting to message you. This is the thing when you watch tarot, though. It's up to their free will. It's not your free will. It's what they propose to happen. So they do want to communicate in their heart of hearts. They want to express something to you, send you correspondence, because this is a text message or a phone call. And we see for the first time that this is what's building up on Friday's energy, is the 8 of Wands. So they do want to communicate with you. Also, there's like a little weirdness because they're also waiting on you with the 2 of Wands. So in total, that's like 10 Wands. This is burdens right here that's going on. And I'm not laughing. It's just, it's showing up numerically in the cards. It's the 8 to the 2. There's burdens. Something could have been really like lost here in this person's life. They could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius because there's fire sign energy. Okay, that's what I have so far. I'm going to pick up the pace because we have a lot to discuss. Someone's waiting on you again, waiting for expansion or waiting for you to pick up their phone call. I feel here in no communication, there's been a lot of time lost between 2 people. One person has gone off to be very, very intuitive. You could have Pisces even in your chart, and this could be you. Okay, Libra? So I feel like you could be the intuitive one today. And you might be feeling that they are in the 5 of Pentacles for some reason, or you know of a life happenstance that has occurred. It's showing up on your person's side with the Page of Cups. We also have the Six of Swords, extremely wanting to heal a situation with you, along with rowing to something safer, and it's a healing card. It also speaks of somebody wanting to mend, because the Six of Swords is also seeing eye to eye. If this person were to talk to you, they do want to heal something, right? So we see the Six of Swords for the first time. I think combined today is like reaching out to you. Like the Six of Swords is very much about offering you comfort, or maybe they can come and talk to you for a little. Now, this is the thing. If it's a long-standing no communication, they do have the desire to talk to you, okay? On a very minuscule level even. The Eight of Wands wouldn't show up in a reading if it wasn't intended or even wanted. Queen of Wands, they could have watched you grow. The Queen of Wands is rather attractive. She holds her scepter there and she stays on her throne. You could be really disciplined and not letting down on your kind of your laurels at this time. You could be really much in your Queen of Wands and just sticking here. I think they're trying to get through to you, and that's what the message is saying so far, is if I message, will they receive it? Or will they even want to hear from me? That is here, and we're going to move forward. What are the next steps? We get 3 cards for next steps, so let's do that. Next steps in no communication. Ooh, these like are hard for me to do. I don't know why. 3 of Cups, okay. Let's get 2 more cards out. No communication, please. Thank you. We have 2. We have the Queen of Cups, which is Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancerian, or they have it in their big 3. A lot of water, again, like we're adjusting to seeing more aquatics and water in their emotions. 3 of Cups is even water. And the third card, 4 of Wands. We keep seeing this card, by the way, if you notice repetitive nature in readings. There's a commitment that's being offered because I feel like this person really misses you in the 4 of Wands. They do look back on the commitment. What are the memories? What do I remember most about Libra? How can I get in touch with them? Because all I can remember right now is the commitment. And the thing is, I think they're watching you grow into something new with the Queen of Wands. That's what I'm getting. Queen of Wands is Aries for me as a reader. And that Aries is powerful because it moved into the North Node. And Libra is in the South Node when we had that big shift last year. So the thing is, it's a very physical card, and you have very physical action from this person. Whenever you see this combo too, it's about getting to speak to you in a place where they could sit you down. And I am feeling a heart-to-heart in this no communication. A big heart-to-heart card is the Queen of Cups. I mentioned that they could have Cancer in their chart somewhere. You know, they don't have to be a Cancerian, but they do feel watery emotions with the Queen of Cups. They have been trying to intuit how you feel, and I also think that they want to get in touch with you. This is coming in so sentimental with the 3 of Cups. They're wishing for the day that they get to bump into you and maybe get to meet you one more time, all right? For some of you, and maybe this is why I'm getting the achy feeling in the reading, is I think you've moved on. I do. I feel like you've moved on. That's why the messages are so concrete for this person in no communication. Let's do a splitter. What's the emotional basis with all this water? We're just going to check on it, okay? I don't know what it is. 5 of Wands and the Justice card. Justice is you, major arcana. I feel like justice is being restored. And there could be physical feelings of this justice being restored in the current. Whether you got into a new relationship and you feel safer, whether there's new outcomes for you and your children, or this is a very court-based card today. Maybe you're going through something legal. I feel like you're getting a return, and just bear with me. I feel like a lot of your psychic, maybe very in tune abilities are going back to the justice scale and balancing you out. There's a restoration of soul, and this person is able to watch that from somewhere. 5 of Wands, they're afraid people are coming into the story. And also it could be a new romance that's walked into your life. I definitely see it for this collective because these are repeat cards for you, okay? And you can't just make up cards. We do a lot of shuffling on the channel. 5 of Wands has been a major, staunch Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy of potentially a fire sign coming into your life, or it's a new water sign, all right? And I feel like there's a beneficial space for you to talk, if anything, from no communication this morning. Some of the signs also here are Aries. I have the whole Wands family. I have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in the 5 of Pentacles. High Priestess was at the bottom of the deck. What's the likely outcome of this particular situation if this is of resonation with our Libra? If this is a resonating reading for them, we have 3 cards. That's all I got. We have the Chariot, and that's here. It's Cancerian also. If you notice the Cancer theme, the beginning of the DF and DM cycle started with this particular sign. The water sign started with Cancer. I got that information from Steve's Love Tarot. He's the one who educated me on that. So we see here that justice is being restored. You either feel this on a soul level or you're coming to a complete balance now in your life where you're learning to release. This is huge because it's your major. I don't know if you realize the impact of the Justice card being here in a no communication reading. They do want to have movement and they are going to try. Okay, it's creating movement to establish a chariot-like energy, which is very fast and very rapid, and it means either traveling to you or attempting to with the Chariot. Big card, it's repetitive today in your pickup pile, and it's also here in the main read. We have the Ace of Cups. This person still holds a candle to you, still holds a cup. They still have a lot of emotion, and it's very loving feelings. I do see here like a really romantic entendre with the carousel of emotions. It's like super old school with the Chariot card. It reminds me of a carousel ride one last time. All right. It could be the last goodbye for this person before they see you off and you go into a new journey. Also, I do believe some of you have picked a new relationship. So this could be definitely past, like maybe a year ago for some of you. And if we honestly did this reading correct, we have the Six of Swords again. You have it twice in the read. When they clarify each other as doubles like this, when it does this, and you have it from 2 different tarot decks, they really, really want to heal it in a mature way, all right? But they're afraid that you will not respond. The Queen of Wands may have moved on to something new, and I feel that in the reading today is Ascension, because when you see the healing doubled up, it means that this person genuinely wants to do so, but they know that there's travel that's enlisted or they need to do something fast. This is a fast card, and if they don't come racing toward you, because this is movement, the cup might never be filled, or they have to give this to someone else in the future. For some of you, your new person, I'm going to say it, is healthier for you. They are the person that's rightly intended right now on the path that you're on. So you might just hear of these feelings that this person wants to offer, and you may not do anything with it in the future. That's just an honest read here. The reason why is I see that you're the Queen of Wands, and I genuinely believe this is Libra position for the morning. And they're going to try with one last message. And I call this particular no communication the one last goodbye. It might be the last correspondence that you feel from each other, and it might be to set you off into healing. If this was your read, that's the main message that I'm getting. These are so hard for me to do on the channel that I feel like I can only do them once in a while because they're just so heavy, and I feel the energy when I conduct it. I do want to share that this is the story today with the double Cancerian for no communication. It's really beautiful. You could be a double Cancer in your chart, or you have it a lot. And it's here with a person who's gained a newfound Queen of Cups. This is your state of being. They do need to come toward you. Okay, so don't do anything for no communication. I feel like this is a one last message that you'll receive, one last correspondence with the Eight of Wands. I will leave it here for this time being. You have so many uploads today that I need to get back to them and a tarot class. I do want to thank you guys for your time. Thank you so, so much, and I hope you have a beautiful sunshiny day where you're at. It's Friday, so go enjoy yourselves, and I will see you another time.